Well, I mean, I already had confirmation, but it's actually confirmation now from Naomi Pendergast, the trainer of Natalie Portman for Thor Love and Thunder. Natalie Portman's trainer has finally come out in a Variety article detailing the exact exercises that Natalie Portman did and the training she undertook to put on muscle and size for Thor Love and Thunder. For everything that's been coming out the last, week, few days when they had new trailers and everything. Oh, she had tracking dots for CGI. Yeah, I know that. I admit that. Yes, they use CGI in these movies. It's a Marvel movie. They use CGI. However, she actually worked out for the role. And you can tell from a couple of distinct images, if you don't have your head so far up your backside, you will know that looking at these images that I'm going to show you right now, this is Natalie Portman at the awards a few months ago. And this next one is her in Sydney walking around with a mask on because at the time it was being filmed, late 2020, early 2021 in Sydney. This is what she looked like. Now have a look at this compared to this. Now you look at this arm. This is some muscle she's worked to get. Like if you look at her months after, even a year after, you look at her arms. She's lost all that definition, all that tone, all that muscle. If you are looking at her traps, look at her traps. If you're looking at this and saying, nah, she didn't work out, you are being, number one, disingenuous deliberately, and that's just a dick move. And two, you're just being ignorant to yourself, and you just don't want to admit to yourself that, hey, yeah, she actually worked out for the role. Is there CGI involved? Yes. However, let's go look at what the article says on Variety and what her trainer actually said they did for 10 months of working out for this. So here we go on Variety. Natalie Portman's Thor workout revealed 10 months of boxing, dumbbells and more. Naomi Pendergast, her trainer, who's actually Australian obviously because it was filmed over here. Naomi Pendergast at RPX Fitness was the person responsible for getting the actress ripped, developing Portman's biceps and giving her abdominal definition. So they asked her, what groups did you focus on? The goal and initial brief for working with Natalie was to develop arm and abdominal definition. However, to safely get Natalie to this goal, because she's very small woman. However, to safely get her to this goal without injury, we worked to condition her body first for about 4 months. This meant we could safely up the load to bulk her up without negatively affecting her joints. How many weeks did you have to work on this transformation? We started 5 months before filming and continued to train throughout the filming process to maintain her muscle. The total time we trained for the movie was around 10 months, but she was still doing it every morning before filming. So they got up at, I think it said in about 4:30, they got up every morning to work out. Now, granted, you can't do the same load workouts during filming because you got to be up, 10, 12, 14 hours a day filming. So you can get maintenance workouts in early in the morning. So initially it was about prepping Natalie's body for the heavy weights to avoid injury. We worked on building her upper body 3 times a week, which included arm, back, chest exercises, boxing, skipping, running. The other 2 days were dedicated to injury prevention, which included Pilates, which she likes doing, stretching, release work, and balance exercises. Nothing wrong with that. But it says it included arm, back, and chest exercises. How many hours did they work? They worked every day for around an hour and a half to 2 hours. Yep, if you're going to be doing those kind of workouts, depending on her schedule. Once filming started, Natalie's schedule was very busy, so we would train early around 4:30 a.m. before she started shooting for the day. So that's just how they worked out initially because it was still pandemic going on over here. So they were only able to use whatever they had with her house. And then when the gym opened up, they could do a lot more work. Here's what her nutrition looked like during filming, according to her trainer. Natalie's a vegan, so for her to get enough protein to bulk up the way she needed, we had to increase her daily amount by adding vegan-based protein powders a couple of times a day, which there are many variations and ranges of protein powders, whatever they are. Easy to get that for her. Now, here's what went into her workouts. On the days we lifted weights, we would focus on the quality of the reps and the gradual increase in load. On the other days we trained, we would mix up the workout to keep it fun and interesting. I mean, if you're not used to working out every single day, it can get tedious and boring if you got to do it every single day and you're doing the same things. A typical strength session for her upper body would include warm-up, bodyweight exercises, bands, discs, focus on bringing your upper body into alignment so you can maximize the strength benefits, okay? We would also do a main set of exercises, which would include supersets, a minute stretch rest between each set. So here we go. Here's exactly what is laid out. First superset, dumbbell row, 10 reps, bodyweight offset push-up, 10 reps, lat stretch, then you get a second superset. So you're doing back and chest, and then you got more back and then shoulder. Then you got another superset, biceps, triceps. So they're doing basically push-pull exercises. So you're not overloading one muscle group at a time. If you're eating right and you're training like this every single day for 10 months, yes, the difference is going to look like she normally does here and then putting on muscle right where it said. Shoulders, arms, and the traps. I mean, look at the traps. If you're still sitting here saying it's all fake and she didn't work out, You're just being deliberately disingenuous and you're just lying to yourself. But now we're going to look at what she actually said in the Variety video, which just came out a couple of days ago. Let's take a look at what she said about bulking up and the CGI that they 100% use in this movie.
And what was your first reaction when you realized you needed to transform your body for the role?
It was really fun getting to become stronger. I worked with a really great trainer, Naomi Pendergast, and she was incredible. And I learned a lot watching Chris too, because he's obviously so experienced and knowledgeable about it and works so hard. And then of course there's also like Marvel magic that they do, because my character goes through transformation within the film, so there is like a kind of before and after phase throughout that is aided by some movie magic.
Because what would have happened is if they're filming her and she looks bigger already, they've actually got to put the dots on so it makes her look smaller than she actually is. Because when she would have been her biggest would have been at the very beginning of filming. And then as filming went on, would have tried to keep that maintenance, but you would lose some over the course of filming, 100%. If you're not able to keep up that food regimen and that workout regimen that you would initially do. So if this right here, these two images weren't enough confirmation that she actually worked out, like there's proof right there. She actually worked out for the movie. I don't even know why this has gone on to such a huge thing. I don't get it. It's hilarious that we've got people coming out here that have to tweet something like crazy. Confirmed her arms are fake because there's a few dots on there for CGI, which she explained happens because she has a transformation through the movie. And it's got to this point where people care so much about it. Like this, as I said, if you see these two images, and especially you see this image and you're still denying that she worked out for this movie, you're just lying to yourself. Here it is, Natalie Portman's workout confirmed by her trainer. Confirmed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share this video out there, and I'll see you in the next one.